everybody. I am out here at Communion Park disc golf course. Just gonna play a quick 18, hole number 1, 278 feet. I'm gonna try a flippy or rive on a thumber and see if it'll come back. Actually, this time, I'm gonna see if I can throw a really touchy forehand here. A little worried about where that ended up. Oh boy. So, tried something new with a forehand flex over with a Royal Rive, and no wonder it never came back. So this is interesting. It must never have fought back, and this Rive is pretty beat in, but that's crazy. So on this putt, I need to that's fine. Yep, someone's playing right on top of me, so we'll keep going. Hole number 2 is up on that hill. I'm gonna go with this Pop Top Lucid, I think it's Lucid X Chameleon Raider. I'm sure it has a million names to it. I have a bunch of these because I like them a lot, but this one is really new and it's extremely overstable. Just fly off the front. Really short. So it looks like it must have hit that tree up there and then ended up here. Not a good shot. And we've got a little bit of a headwind once you get to the top of the hill, but this is not a very good shot at all. So key on this one, I am gonna go nose up a little bit, but I'm gonna have to like lay out. I probably went over the top. Find out in a second. See the basket as I just talk to myself awkwardly. Pick up the Makana, put it in for the par. All right, here we are at hole number 3. I'm gonna reach for a river, which is supposed to be 7701, I believe. Is it -1? -1, so throw it out kind of flat and then let it do its thing and turn to the left. Just like that. I think that's within the circle. All right, this is closer than I thought it was. Much closer than I thought it was. So, all right, this hole's 234 feet. It's just straight through there. It's just if you don't hit these trees, you set yourself up for a par. I'm gonna go with the Lucid Suspect. See, that's too far inside, and watch it just ride. That's probably outside the circle. Yep, just outside of the circle. I just started step putting here like pretty much last week. So my key here with putting is I need to have a little bit of spin. So if I'm counting on here we are at hole number 5. I'm gonna go for the suspect again. It's a really tight gap. I like to throw something fairly low with the suspect. And on these shorter holes, I don't put the forehand all the way against the fingers, so that way I can spin it. I don't know if anybody else does that. Let me know. That's far. That literally hit and stuck instantly. I probably blocked the camera. That should have gone way past, but I'm fascinated. I'm so fascinated to find out what it hit. So it literally bounced and got trapped inside of that, giving me a chance at a putt here. I got so lucky. All right, here we are, hole number 6, 362 feet. I'm gonna go with a grace. Usually I'd go with something a little bit faster, but I wanna get this disc figured out. I love how it feels. The glide on it's amazing. I just gotta control it a little bit, I think. That was pretty good. Okay. Nose down. Body first, arm second. That's so bad. That was also bad. Here we are on hole 7. It's 124 feet. It's through these trees right here. There's a Mando right there. I'm going with my classic blend Judge, just because it's kind of beat in and I can throw it on just a little angle. My goal is just to end up on this little right side here and have a chance at a putt. Or right at the basket. But all right, here we are, hole number 8, 178. I'm going with the Berg. I wish I was better at forehand. I've got 2 of those today where they have no business going in the basket, and they did. So, goodness heavens. All right, we're at hole number 9. I'm gonna go with the river. I think there's a lady practicing putting up there, so I'll use this. Good putt. That was awesome. Don't think she notices me. Oh, watch me just throw it straight into a tree. I was really close to being good, but instead it was just really bad. All right, I'm going Berg here. Nope, I just kicked that. So, that didn't glide at all, and that's what Bergs do. So I don't know why I expected it to be magic on that one. Whoops. All right. Wow, this was not a good upshot. There we go. I'm gonna go Warhorse and Thumber again over the top. That's crazy how I watch other guys throw thumbers and they throw them so far. How? Not even close. All right, here we are at hole number 11. I'm actually gonna reach for this grace here, and I'm gonna see if I can just softly get it through this gap. Not trying to kill it, but just nice and soft, see if I can get the distance right. And I cooked it a little bit, but it's got some fade to it. It might be okay. It might be all right. Not a bad shot, as you can see with that flag waving. We got a little bit of wind here. Do I run it? I think the answer is yes. That's all right. All right, here we are, hole number 12. It's 360 feet. Plays a little bit longer. I don't know why, but I think it's just because of the low ceiling. I think on this one, I'm gonna work really hard to just lead with the elbow and keep it low and really smash on that part of the throw. See if I can't give myself a chance here on the low angle. We'll see. It was just a little high, but I'm gonna set myself up for a par. I think I'm gonna go anvil skip shot here. Oh, no way. That was a bad shot. So, wow, I really screwed this up. Okay, so again, line up my back, use my body a little bit, look towards the basket, save the par. I'm gonna have to kind of get over on. Thank you. Oh, someone else was here. That's good. That's so ugly. But it worked. There you go. I think that's my first one on film, so. Sheesh, dude. I love this game. I will say this about this next hole. Don't like it. This is hole number 14. It's 222 feet, but it feels so much longer. It's a extreme turn to the left. The basket, you can barely see it even from where I'm at. And my goal is just to get up there and safely get a par. I keep throwing too high. Let's see what happens. This is one of the holes where it's like, you got to get that backhand back, buddy. That hit something really hard. We'll find out where it is together. I think the plan is just go around this right side and hope that you get close enough. Because if I try to go that way, there's just nothing there. And I hit a tree. That didn't go good. That did not go good. Could have gone gooder. Come on. save a par. My Fusion Pop Top Raider. And the whole thing with this one is it has to be on extreme hyzer. That's the angle you have to throw it at, is extreme hyzer. And if you can do that and you can get a little bit of a pop-up, you can give yourself a shot. Oh man, crushed it. This is definitely a Berg shot, even though I've been not throwing it well today. But my arm's a little tired, so that could explain that. But I can't give this much air, but I can give it a little bit of hyzer. All right, well, I think it caught on the back side there, so I think I might be okay. So I got a little unlucky and it went through this little gap here in the wood, but let's do everything we can not to make a bad shot worse and put this in for par. There it is. All right. There we go, par. So this hole is number 16, 158 feet. There is a gap right here, but if you take a step through here, you don't have to worry about this tree, and you can kind of just hyzer it in on a standstill. So that, at least from right there, you're saving par and not taking a bogey, as we've seen people hit this one, go way off. This is where we ended up. I mind a tree. This would be a good putt. This is one that I've been missing lately that I could really improve on. So let's see what happens. All right, so I think the key is to hole 17, par 3. It's actually one of my favorite shots now, just because when I hit it, it's so pretty, but it's literally just a classic blend judge on a little bit of a hyzer flip. Just put a lot of spin on it and let it do its thing. You know, we're just gonna try this. I think it's just a little short, but you can see I threw that on hyzer and it panned to the left. There you are. Yeah. I almost missed that, so I'm gonna go with the Berg here, and I need to put it on a little bit of hyzer because I keep pulling this thing. You guys will see this shot in a second is atrocious. I think I run it though with the Berg. There's a branch right there though. Let's just lay up. I'm not gonna act like I tried to hit that stump. That'll be our little secret. Where'd you go? There he is. Right over here. You know what? Let's end it off. 18. Berg putt. Who says you can't putt with Bergs?